Welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Kevin Gausman. About to get started here, Chase Maidron now at the plate.
Number 10, Chase Maidron.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. In the air, left field. Sanchez gets under it, and there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Vargas in his third season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. A little out front there as he swings through it. Just getting started here in Toronto. Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. One out man at first. Colson Montgomery digs in now. That one's upstairs, ball one.
That's ball two.
This ball's chopped to the ground, and that chance handled. On to first. Awesome play there.
Batting fourth, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
And that one fouled off. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the hill for the White Sox, Shane Smith. Here's George Springer.
Leading off the ball game here this afternoon, designated hitter, number 4, George Springer.
That's in there. That's strike one. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Smoked in the left, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Springer on the run. There's a ball. Going to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 1-0. Laser to the gap should score the run. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one ripped, but foul. Right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Grant Taylor, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Leisure also throwing. 1-2 now. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Not even close there. Ball 3.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shane Smith gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Tyler Gilbert taking over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Bases juiced, no outs. Fouled off. He was late.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Into center. Brings it in. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
fouls away the first offering.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe.
On the ground right side, the flip. There's one.
Ow!
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Well, pretty clear to me, he was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Man on second, 2 down. Way inside, and that hit him.
Batting ninth, shortstop,
Here's Andres Jimenez. That's a base hit. Okamoto around third. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Gilbert is done, and the line not closed on him yet. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 63.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Going 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Montgomery. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one in the air, center field. Varsho on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Bounce to the right side. Guerrero. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Lenny Sosa.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. High fly ball, right field. Barger under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox. It's 5-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. And a big swing and a miss. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2.
Ball. That's a ball.
And that's outside. Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground to the left. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Angel Bastardo.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off, Edgar Carroll.
Catcher, Edgar Carroll.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Really
Inside,
good
ball
take,
1.
especially with 2 strikes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. That one almost got him. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Tracks it down for the out. One away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. The 1-1. And a base hit up the middle. And a man aboard.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman.
So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Chase Mydroff. Fly to left his first time.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Out towards right center field. Barger on the move to the gap. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.